How does the chemistry of skincare products improve skin? By Madison Grady. Cosmetics contains a lot of chemistry, and skincare is a branch of cosmetics. Within skincare, people use tons of products like cleansers, moisturizers, acids, oils, etc. Tons of elements of chemistry can be found within skincare. The atomic structure of skincare products. Atomic structure is the topic, and atomic properties is the area that is being discussed. An emulsion is a mixture of oil and water that is used as a moisturizer. Water by itself cannot bind to neutral oil atoms because of slight positive and negative charges, so a surfactant is added to attract and help mix together oil and water, creating an emulsion. Emulsions are beneficial to the skin because the surfactant delivers the oil product, so after the water evaporates, oil-soluble products can be removed. On the bottom right, there is a diagram of an emulsion. A periodic element that is popular in skincare is oxygen because it can improve blood circulation to the face. It has its own atomic structure. It has 8 protons, 8 electrons, 8 neutrons, its atomic number is 8, its mass number is 16, and its nuclear charge is +8. So how is the periodic table itself related to skincare? Well, periodic trends in atomic radius is important in understanding the chemistry of skincare. Vitamin E is a nutrient found in many foods that can also be used as an oil for the face for anti-aging effects. Vitamin E has a small size, so it is easily absorbed by the skin. The reason for its small size is the elements that it is made out of: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. These elements fall in periods 1 and 2 of the periodic table, and atomic radius increases going down a group due to the presence of more principal energy levels. Since these elements are at the top of their periods, the top of their groups, their atoms are small and easy to penetrate the skin. At the bottom of the slide is a picture of the structure of vitamin E made out of the elements carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. If we go all the way back to extremely basic chemistry, we can classify matter versus non-matter. An example of matter is sunscreen because it has mass and occupies space, and anything that does not is not matter, like UV radiation. Sunscreen is a skincare product that protects the skin from UV radiation from the sun, which can cause sunburns and skin cancer. Sunscreen would not be classified as a pure substance because it is made from multiple elements, and it would be classified as a homogeneous mixture because the particles are uniformly distributed throughout. Another classification of sunscreen is a liquid since it has an indefinite shape but definite volume, and its particles are disordered and random and vibrate and slide past each other. Similar to how everyone needs to stay safe in the sun, chemists need to stay safe in the lab. Some safety precautions used in the lab include wearing goggles, cleaning work areas, and never leaving a lip burner unattended. Chemists that work in cosmetology have to take an extra step. They not only have to keep themselves safe, but everyone buying their products, so they must test them to make sure they are safe for human use, shown on the bottom right. They can also conduct their own testing, or they can use available data and ingredients in their products. Within the topic of energy and phase change, the area of heat transfer relates to skincare. Due to temperature differences, heat transfers between substances, so it flows spontaneously from high to low temperatures and stops when the temperature difference is 0. On the right, there is a diagram showing heat flowing from a higher temperature substance to a lower temperature substance. A common example of this is perspiration. When sweat is created, the body uses energy to provide the heat of vaporization so the sweat can evaporate and heat flows out of the body. There are skincare products available that also create this effect, like ice eye masks, ice rollers, and a peptide ice soothing ball pictured on the bottom right. Chemical reactions can occur in certain skincare products, like chemical depilatories, which are creams for removing hair. If we wanted to speed up the reaction within this product, there are a few factors that speed up reaction rates. Increasing the concentration of cysteine would increase effective collisions. Increasing the temperature increases the average kinetic energy and increasing collisions, and increasing the surface area increases the exposure of particles to each other, resulting in more effective collisions. The diagram on the left shows the criteria for effective collisions with an unstable activated complex, and the diagram on the right shows that particles have greater kinetic energy at high temperatures. Since cysteine is a solid, to increase the surface area, it can be ground up into a powder. Water is a commonly used solvent in skincare products, meaning it dissolves solutes, most likely polar substances based on the like dissolves like rule, since water is a polar substance. Emulsions are water-based moisturizers that are aqueous solutions formed by water, an oil-based product, and a surfactant. They are beneficial because the small water molecules facilitate penetration through the skin, bringing nutrients and oils. So how can scientists determine if a solution is saturated or unsaturated? Unsaturated solutions have less solute than ordinary capacity, and saturated solutions have all the solute they can hold. The diagram on the bottom shows an unsaturated solution holding 30 grams of NaCl and a saturated solution holding 40 grams. While unsaturated products can cause negative effects on skin like aging, it is debated whether they are truly bad for skin, as they can treat skin conditions like eczema and acne. A skincare product called glycolic acid has a pH of 0.08 to 2.75, making it very acidic because it is much less than 7, and a pH of 7 makes a substance neutral. Since it has a pH of 0.08 to 2.75, glycolic acid would turn red with methyl orange, yellow with bromthiamyl blue, yellow with bromcresol green, and it would turn litmus paper red. Glycolic acid is beneficial to the skin because it exfoliates it, and it also hydrates it by drawing moisture. The phenomenon of skincare products utilizes all aspects of chemistry. I chose this topic because I am working on improving my skincare routine and taking better care of my skin, and I was interested in this topic because I want to understand the science of the improvements I have seen in my skin. I would love to continue researching this topic in the future because I have never done work in this area before and was fascinated by all of the connections to my chemistry class. And here are my references.